Hey, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. Are y'all ready for another message? Come on in, get comfortable, put your feet up, get you a blanket, get you a pillow, get you something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on a big screen if you want to, put in the earbuds, kick back and relax because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. If you're new to the channel, it's going to work the way that it always works. I'm going to shuffle and pray. I'll lay out at least 15 cards. I'm going to talk about it as I clarify it and sew together a story. Okay, now let's jump in and see what these cards have to say today. Hey Taurus, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. What's going on, you guys? Hope to find everyone well. I hope everybody is having an amazing start to their summer. I am doing fine myself. I have absolutely nothing to report. I am just living life and practicing what I preach one day at a time. So, Taurus, let's get this going on. Let's get these cards read for you. Let's see what the message is today, huh? Let's do it. Spirit, Source, Universal Energy. I have the collective of Taurus with me, Spirit, and they need to know what you know. What do you know about whomever Taurus it is, whichever Taurus it is that I need to deliver this for, Spirit? What do they need to know? What do they need to look out for? What do they need to look forward to? And most importantly, how do they navigate the coming situations and circumstances of their lives for their very best and highest good? Spirit, if you'll please use me as a clean and clear vessel to not only interpret these messages, but to explain them as well. Please tell me where the stopping point is for this particular Taurus. I will cut the cards 3 times and I'll pull straight from the top. Spirit, what is it that they need to know and understand about themselves? Right there, their lives and their futures. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Bottom of the deck, the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. All right, y'all, a few things you need to know about me before we get started here is I am not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's cup of tea. I have a propensity to be inappropriate. I will or will not swear, and I will most likely smoke my vape on camera. If any of that bothers you, just carry yourself on down the road. A couple other things you need to know about me. I do projects all the time, and my fingernails and my hands are usually all busted up. So this is not some big, huge Showtime presentation of a tarot card reading on YouTube, okay? And the other thing is I am growing my damn bangs out. Every time they get to be this long, I chop them off. I've had bangs my whole life, and I know it's going to drive y'all crazy because it drives me crazy. But y'all just bear with me, and in maybe like 2 months, they'll be long enough for me to actually do something with. I can't pin them back because I have a big pumpkin head, right? When I pin my hair back, it's just I can't rock that. So deal with my bangs, deal with the swearing, the inappropriate behavior, and the smoking, and we'll get along just fine. And if any of that bothers you, you need to just go on head on down the road because the neighborhood's too rough. Let's get started. All right, first card out, there's that 8 of Swords that I always have to remember to do this for you guys. There's that 8 of Swords that was threatening to come out while I was shuffling. Okay, 8 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, to the Prince of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. The 9 of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, in the center of the reading, the Devil in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, the Princess of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the Fool. All right. Wow. Princess of Wands in reverse off to the side. Okay, see, it just repeats. It stopped with the Fool, and now we're kind of going back over the same thing here. Let's just see if we get resistance, obstacles, not seeing the truth, Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, right? It's just all the same old, same old, same old, same old. Let's see what we stop with the Major. Woo-wee, look at all those. Aha, the Alchemist. What you think about comes about. Woo, and Justice. Woo, and Judgment. Holy cow. The Seven of Pentacles and the Sun. Look at those major arcana. The Three of Cups and the Chariot. Holy schmoly. And then we just go back into the whole thing again. All right, you guys. Very interesting. Very interesting. We might just skip through some of that repetitiveness. When we get there, we'll see. But these are your root cards. This is your story right here, and it stops with the Fool. So let's make some sense out of it. I'm going to use the handy dandy classical Rider-Waite deck. Okay. All right. Eight of Swords. So we got someone up and remember, I'm going to confuse you a little bit, and I'm going to sew together a story and I'll read it for you, okay? So the Eight of Swords at the top of the reading, all tied up in your head. This is a card about being trapped in fear. It's about not seeing the forest through the trees because you are imprisoned in your thoughts, okay? Told you. To the Ten of Pentacles, trapped in your thoughts, trapped in your mind about how it is you're going to prosper, perhaps, how it is you're going to create maybe long, steady, stable prosperity in your life somehow, some way. Four of Cups, thinking, overthinking, but you're missing something. The Five of Swords comes on top of that in the reverse and says it's time to let go of some kind of mentality. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, unmet expectations. The Five of Wands, some kind of conflict. Interesting. The Nine of Wands in reverse to the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse is about someone who is giving up. And the Nine of Swords in reverse are a great deal of anxiety and despair. Yeah. Hold on a second here. Wow. So, I got a message here. It's not necessarily the message of this reading, okay? But I do have a message. And the message is, if somebody out there is suicidal, feeling like it is not worth living, that it's just too hard, that it is... you can't seem to get it right. You're just not on the right track. Thinking about offing yourself with the Death card. The Hangman in reverse says resist this. Resist this. The Nine of Swords in reverse is oftentimes someone who is, sometimes in certain contexts, is having like a mental breakdown. And if this is you, for whatever reason, if you're having a mental breakdown, Nine of Wands in reverse, if you feel like giving up, trapped in your head about maybe money, about maybe how you're going to scratch by or get by or be any kind of success in your life, yeah, don't. Okay? Hangman in reverse, major arcana, Spirit speaking to you, it says resist. It's the first major arcana that's out. The unmet expectations of the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, just all kinds of conflict. First major arcana out is the Hangman in reverse, and the message of this is resist. Resist, resist, resist. It's about resistance, okay? Don't. Death, do not off yourself, okay? Because there is a massive transformation that you can have or will have. Back here in this Four of Cups, right? You think you got everything worked out. So you're trying to work something out within yourself, and it's so hard that you're thinking about ending it all somehow, some way. Four of Cups says your thinking needs some consideration, because you're focusing on the Three Cups in front of you, which is about how to achieve something. And over here, you're thinking that it's just not worth it anymore. But in this Four of Cups right here. Four is about stability. Cups is the emotions, right? Water. The fourth cup is being offered to you, which is information that you're not considering because you're only looking at the three cups. Take this piece of information. It will bring stability to your emotional processes, and it will allow you to receive some kind of guidance or direction. Okay? Don't go into this death card because there's something that is trying to be delivered to you that you're not taking into consideration. Five of Swords in reverse talks about a change of mindset. A change of mindset. Okay, so that was pretty deep. That was pretty rough right out the box right there, you guys. I'm sorry about that, but I feel it, and don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, back to everybody else, including you, okay? Back to everybody else, including you. All right, so the Eight of Swords. What is Taurus trapped in the mind about? Or this person, even if you're not a Taurus. What is Taurus trapped in the mind about? That was the Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. What is the Taurus trapped in their mind about? The Queen of Cups to the Empress. Okay. To the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I see. That's the bridge trapped in the mind. The Ten of Pentacles. That's why the Ten of Pentacles is there. The Queen of Cups and the Empress. I see. I see. And the Prince of Pentacles. How does this all tie in? Slow, steady, stable, same old, to the Page of Cups. Steady emotional growth to the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, I can't make this up. The Lovers. The Tower was right behind it. The Tower to the Lovers. What is this Tower about? Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. See, the Tower isn't always a bad thing. I mean, it's usually not a bad thing, really, because every experience that we all have in this crazy world, I should be focusing here, right? Every experience that we all have in this crazy world is about growth. Growth and growth and growth. To the Queen of Wands. Out of the ashes. Phoenix rising. I always like to think of the Queen of Wands as Phoenix rising. Interesting. To the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. To that Five of Wands right there. Got it? Okay. Tell me about this death card right here. Tell me about death. Tell me about death. Temperance. For whoever that first message was for, there you go again. Temperance, right? Temper yourself. Things are about to change, but we need some attention over here because in that Four of Cups, there's something you're not getting. Okay. Temperance. Be tempered. To the Queen of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords to the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So seeing the truth about something, hearing the truth about something. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse to the Devil. An attachment that is a restriction to your growth, whether it's your belief system or someone else. It could be you or it could be someone else. So tell me, because it's followed by the Devil in release, which reverse, which is about disconnecting, detaching from toxicity. And look at that. They're bridged by the Two of Swords. I cannot make this shit up. Holy cow, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, I got this. Okay. The story for everybody, okay, is the Eight of Swords, okay? Eight of Swords. Taurus starts this whole reading all tied up in their head, right? Just like racked in their mind. The cards are dramatic, okay? It doesn't mean that you're like, oh, they're dramatic. For me, at least, okay? I mean, look at the pictures. I mean, it's kind of dramatic, right? So, the Eight of Swords all tied up in your head. I said, why? What is the root of Taurus being all tied up in their head. What's happening? Well, the Ace of Wands in reverse comes on top of this and talks about a lack of motivation or a lack of inspiration. Taurus all tied up in their head because of a lack of inspiration. The Four of Swords, it's time to contemplate, reevaluate, and come to terms with some past experiences so you can sharpen your mind, pick up the fourth sword, bring stability to your mindset, and actually manifest a life worth having. To the Sun. See clearly, see very, very clearly that what we are about to tell you is the path and the path that is going to lead you to happiness, success, and vitality. We are lighting the way for you, okay? Where you're at right now is not good for you, okay? Death in reverse. We are about to show you, tell you, escort you into a really big, massive personal transformation that is going to change your life. Six of Swords in reverse. But in order for us to do that, you have to leave behind the mental baggage that has kept you in this Eight of Swords energy, okay? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's not only a waste of your time, but it is perpetuating a lack of success in a particular area of your life that you need to be paying attention to. Five of Wands in reverse. It is time to stop avoiding the responsibility for your accountability and have an increased focus on your goals, because what is available to you is the Ten of Pentacles. Security, foundation, money, success, stability, Queen of Cups, Empress. Empress is you, okay? It's the card of Taurus. It's also Libra, but we're talking Taurus here today, okay? If some of y'all are messing with a Libra, then yeah, maybe. But nevertheless, this is Taurus, okay? Queen of Cups represents Taurus's connection to the rest of this story, okay? You are connected to the rest of this story through a place of love in your soul for whatever's about to happen in the rest of this reading, okay? And the Six of Wands. Victory, progress, and success lies ahead of you, but what did this guy do first? This guy overcame a battle. He went out, he fought, he came back because he won. He overcame. He achieved doing what he set out to do. If you will overcome the battle of over here, this mindset of some sort, then this is available to you. Security, foundation, deep, deep, deep love. You owning things, you creating in your internal world the things that the Empress creates, because she understands manifestation and intuition, because she comes from those two lessons. Believe it or not, all of the lessons of the major arcana are in chronological order, because that's the way that the human journey goes over and over and over again. Okay, so the Empress, she is the Empress because she understands the two most important foundation stones of success in life. And that is the Magician, which is number one. What you think about comes about, period. Whether you like it or not, whether it's in your best interest or not, the thoughts that you circulate in your subconscious mind become your reality. Okay, she understands that. So she's very careful what she thinks about, what she lets ruminate in her subconscious mind. She comes from lesson 2, the High Priestess. Her intuition, she knows that that is her soul speaking to her consciousness, trying to lead her in the direction of her soul's path, of what it is that she's supposed to do and accomplish while she's here. She is the Empress because she lives in that world. And she is the seedbed of all creation because she lives in that world. The Six of Wands. There is something that you need to overcome so you can be this. Okay? All right. What's going on? What's going on here? All right. What's going on? So, Prince of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles talks about slow, steady, stable. to the Page of Cups. Trying to create something emotionally, or creating something emotionally. Sometimes it's a message of new emotions, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, turning point. The Queen of Wands, the Tower, the Lovers, the Queen of Wands again, and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you out there, this says that you were just plodding along, creating emotional connection like crazy. A turning point came in the relationship or in the situation. Queen of Wands, and someone else showed up. The Tower created an absolute implosion to the Lovers of some kind of significant relationship in your life. I asked again what this was, and the Queen of Wands again came, and then I asked, is this Queen of Wands Taurus, or is this Queen of Wands someone else? And the Queen of Pentacles came out on top of it. So for some of you, this is about a situation where you poured yourself into it and someone came along and in your mind stole it from you. Okay? For some of you, this is you having a big hankering for someone for a long time, trying to procure a relationship, and someone came along and they chose that person over you. Okay? For some of you, this is the love of a child. Okay? Maybe someone or something came along that took your child away from you. Yeah. To the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is a turning point in your destiny. It is the divinely orchestrated path of your life. To the Queen of Wands. Okay? For some of you, this Wheel of Fortune is the turning point of this Queen of Wands entering into the picture. Okay? For some of you, the turning point with the Queen of Wands is about your inspiration and your aspiration. Because remember over here, this anxiety in your mind was clarified by the Ace of Wands in reverse. A lack of desire, a lack of motivation. The turning point that's coming in your life is inspiration, aspiration, achievement, and success. There is, for some of you, a message coming from someone that is going to be a turning point in your life. You're plodding along in the Prince of Pentacles, slow, steady, stable, and then in comes a message that changes everything. And it's in your interest, with the Wheel of Fortune being major arcana, speaking to you. I mean, it's the life lesson. Arcana means mysteries in Latin. And that is the mystery for you, is that this is a turning point. Queen of Wands, perhaps this is someone that is offering you this turning point. Male, female, job, friendship, whatever. The Queen of Wands is a little bit more than just ambition and desire. The Queen of Wands sometimes is a little bit about seduction. The Queen of Wands sometimes is a little bit about the occult, tarot, magic. Just like all the queens, she's powerful in the fire element, right? Which is our inspirations, our desires, our motivations. The Tower. The Tower comes. Implosion. 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 Spirit, please. The Ten of Wands created a burden and a struggle for you. Something happened that created a very big burden and struggle for you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, a loss. Yeah, somehow somebody offered you something. Okay, let's just sum it up like that. And this loss over here, this Tower and this loss right here, is why you are trapped in your head in the Eight of Swords. That's why these cards are saying you need to rethink something, get over something, see the path, have a transformation, leave the mental behind. It's a waste of your time, and take accountability for the situation and have an increased focus on your goals to get over this, because there's something spectacular waiting for you in your very near future. But you're hung up on some kind of big loss over here. Okay? You think you got things nailed down. You think you got it under control, but you need to contemplate and reevaluate a certain aspect that we're trying to communicate to you, but we need you to loosen up your mind and let go of some white knuckle grip on some kind of mindset that keeps you in the Eight of Swords energy, because maybe somebody stole something from you. Maybe somebody took something from you. Maybe stole something from you, but it was in your best interest back then with that Wheel of Fortune. Whether you realize it now or not, it was in your best interest. Okay, so you need to loosen up your mind so you can begin to receive direction in your life from your intuition. To the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, unmet expectations, can't work things out. Five of Wands, conflict, internal conflict, external conflict, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to continue to get what you've always gotten. So what is the mindset they need you to loosen up on? Unmet expectations. Whatever this Tower was for you over here, like I said, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's a loss, okay? Some kind of unmet expectation happened from a situation that you are still conflicted about. Internal, external, maybe directly with this person, to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. But if you keep doing things the way that you've always done them, you're going to continue to get what you've always gotten. And that's what they're trying to get you to understand. There's something that you need to overcome in your mindset so you can step into success in your life. Nine of Wands in reverse. You done giving up. You done giving up. Nine of Wands in the upright is about fighting the good fight. It's about resilience and persistence and honor and valor. It's about fighting the good fight. In the reverse, it's about fuck it. Fuck it. Just fuck it. It's not even worth it. Just fuck it. To the Nine of Swords in reverse, an intense amount of anxiety and despair. Painful lessons, but a lot of anxiety and despair. Hangman in reverse comes on top of this and talks about resisting. Resisting what? Resisting living in this place. Don't live in this place. Death. There is a transformation in your future if you will bring to an end this white knuckle grip on some kind of a belief system that you have about a person, place, or thing. To Temperance. First thing you have to do to enter into this transformation is to temper yourself. By tempering yourself, what it's saying is take a breath, take a step back, balance yourself out, because you have to be balanced in order to function properly in life. You do. You have to be balanced. The four elements that represent the human characteristics in the tarot is earth, water, air, and fire, right? All four of those, your sense of well-being, your mind, your emotions, and your desires, they all have to be balanced to be able to function as a whole unit. When something is out of whack, there's not a symbiotic thing happening. You're leaking from the bottom instead of overflowing from the top. Your mind is off kilter in this particular reading. Your mind is consumed by something that happened to you in your past, and it is dictating the way that your future unfolds for you. The direction that your future is supposed to unfold for you is the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Six of Wands, but they need you to act like the Empress. They need you to get in touch with your intuition, and they need you to control the thoughts that are going through your head, because it's creating a blockage where nothing can get done because they cannot intervene in your free will. And if your free will is all hooked up in whatever this is, whatever this tower was that happened for you, then nothing else can squeak through. Understand? Okay? There needs to be an ending to all of this so you can transform, resist creating this mindset over and over and over again inside of your life. Temper yourself, take a breath, take a step back, and see that it's all pouring out the bottom. And in order for it to overflow from the top, you have to give room for things to manifest in your life. That's the Six of Wands. Okay, what's happening here? Well, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords talks about getting your mind straight. Okay, look, temperance to the Queen of Swords. Temper yourself, even things out. How do you do that? What I just say. Get your mind in the game. Understand that what you think about comes about. See, this Queen of Swords right here, she lets no thought into her life unless it's in her best and highest good. Because she's screwed herself in the past, all the cards behind her, she has screwed herself in the past big time by letting her mind race with her in an uncontrolled fashion. So she takes control with that sword. And she guards her thoughts. And she understands that what she thinks about comes about. So she's very careful what kind of bullshit she lets into her life and her mind. Okay? Get your mind together. Get your mind together. Get your mind together. Okay, what was next? Okay. Get your mind together. Okay, let me figure out how I'm going to say this to you. Okay. 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 The Lovers. This significant relationship that was in your life. Okay? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, it was a lost opportunity, but you have to understand that the Ace of Pentacles is about growing prosperity and well-being. Okay? So this was a significant relationship. Yes, it was a lost opportunity, but the Ace of Pentacles in reverse says that the soil was never really there for the seeds of your well-being to grow in this situation anyway. Okay? Okay? Lovers is most importantly, above and beyond a significant relationship, it's about your self-love. It's about your relationship with your higher power. That's what it's about. Your relationship with your higher power is truly what the Lovers is about. And that's why it is a card about love and significant relationships. Because if you don't love yourself through the unconditional love and understanding of this source energy, how could you ever possibly know or understand how to love someone else? And if someone else doesn't love themselves like that, I guarantee you, you mark my words, they cannot fully and completely love you. It's true. It's true. And it's not about telling someone that they are unlovable because they're fucked up. I had someone say that in the comments one time. I was like, are you even listening to what's happening here? Not at all. This is a roadmap about how to start to love yourself. This is a roadmap about how to get out of some kind of consuming space in your life that will free you and release you to step into what life is. Doesn't have to be hard. Life is supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be a beautiful experience, but we all get so consumed with all of this humanness that no one seems to understand that we're not just dropped here to struggle with this stuff with no tools. You have all of the tools at your disposal, and it starts with the Empress. It starts with the Magician. Your mind starts with the High Priestess, your intuition, your soul speaking to your consciousness. It starts with the Empress about living like that. These tools are available to everyone. And this is a roadmap about how to overcome life blockages that you are only understanding from a limited human perspective, and how to step into a spiritual connection with the source energy that brought you here in the first place. Nevertheless, the lovers, love yourself. Get your mind straight with the thoughts of your self-worth and your relationship with Source and how it is that you're living your life. Queen of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. This comes first. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. This loss that you are lamenting over, okay? The Devil. It's an attachment that is a restriction to your growth, and therefore it is toxic to your life. This Devil is also representative of your dark side, of your shadow self. The Devil and the Nine of Swords, to me, always go hand in hand. And I also want to point out the spirituality of this, right? You got those old cartoons with the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder, right? And a lot of that is actually really true. A lot of that is actually really true. So you got this devil energy right here, keeping you sequestered in a space of complete and total mind fuck, okay? You got it. It's holding you there, and they, the other side, because there's two sides to spirituality, okay? The other side wants to keep you here because this greatness right here that is waiting for you to claim, this greatness right here is going to put you in a position to tell your story. This greatness here is going to somehow, some way facilitate your purpose on this planet. And believe me, the other side doesn't want you to recognize that there is any other way to be except stuck in this energy. Because if they can keep you stuck till the day that you die, then you don't accomplish what the Empress came here to teach you to accomplish. And you live and you die in a limited human understanding, and it's a huge, gigantic waste of your time on this planet. Okay? The Devil. The Devil. To the Devil in reverse. Releasing your limiting beliefs. Detaching from this toxicity. What are the limiting beliefs that you need to release? Well, that this event right here, this tower, dictates your life. That this outlines your path, that this has any influence at all on what it is you can achieve in your future. Release those limiting beliefs, and you will detach yourself from this toxicity. You will open the door, open the threshold to turn your back on the flesh desire to ruminate in your pain, and you will open the door and step through the threshold into the transformation of the Death card. Whew. Devil in reverse. Release these limiting beliefs. Okay. Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands represents a person that is coming to you with an offer, okay? And that's why it's important to be in this group of cards right here, because this Queen of Wands was back here also, right? There were some miscellaneous messages back there for a variety of different people, but this Queen of Wands brought you some kind of turning point, or is bringing you some kind of turning point. And the tower that happened in your past, the burden and the struggle that you carry, is going to prevent you from engaging in this turning point. That's what that is. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. The tower from the past, if you keep holding on to it in your mind, right? This tower from the past is going to prevent you from engaging in an opportunity that's being presented to you that is a turning point in your life. Okay? It's a turning point in your life. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles. Someone is bringing you an offer that is going to bring you a great deal of security, a great deal of title, possibly even a great deal of importance somehow, some way. Interesting. It's good for you, though. The Tower in reverse says you got to let this go, though. Avert the disaster of living in this Tower moment and staying hooked in a place where you cannot get anything accomplished on your mission. The Tower in reverse is about a personal transformation. It's understanding that the Tower happens for a reason. The Tower is supposed to be an indication that what we are trying to build upon cannot bear the weight of what we're trying to build. So when this Tower happened back here, you need to understand that it was not where you were supposed to be building. And say thanks for the heads up and carry on instead of letting it hold you in a place of despair. Okay? Stand up. Why? Because you had a real serious crossroads. Real serious crossroads, Taurus. Real serious crossroads. What's that crossroads? Well, there's an opportunity coming into your life that is going to be a massive turning point for you. But you are not going to be prepared to recognize it if you stay in your current state of being. Crossroads. Very significant crossroads. Two choices. Two choices in a two. You stay the same or you change in your mind with the Swords energy. You stay the same or you change. What's going on here? Well, the star. Your path and your purpose. The direction of your life, your soul's journey. That's what's at stake here. That's the serious crossroads. Are you going to engage in your soul's journey, or are you going to stay in your human journey? Because you are a soul experiencing a human experience. And your soul knows where you came from, and it knows where you're going. And it's always trying to lead you and direct you down your path and your purpose. The star is about renewal. It's about stepping back into your path. It's about having a second chance, a third chance, a 50th, a 10 millionth chance, infinity chances to walk your path and your purpose. To the Ace of Swords. But you got to get your mind in the game. You got to get your mind in the game, Taurus. It's extremely, extremely important that you get your mind in the game. The Nine of Cups in reverse, all of this emotional despair, this emotional loss. The Chariot in reverse, it's a blockage. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the universe, Chariot, major arcana, cannot bring you to where it is that you need to be to procure the ground that needs to be procured. It can't take you there if you aren't participating. See, in the upright, wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, satisfaction, the Chariot, let's go, let's go, let's do it. The Ace of Pentacles, brand new opportunities, brand new beginnings about to present themselves to you, but you're not letting it manifest. Because what you're manifesting is low vibrational remorse and regret from your past. Ten of Swords, endings, changes, pain, sorrow, painful ending. Have strength that this tower happened. Have strength that this tower happened. Have strength. The tower happened to strengthen you. The tower happened to fortify you. Okay? The tower happened so you can understand that this was not in your best interest. The universe is saying, be glad that you dodged a bullet. Okay? Strength. Be glad that you dodged a bullet. To the Wheel of Fortune, because there is a massive, massive, massive turning point right in front of you. Right in front of you. No timeline, because it's there whenever you want to grab it. No timeline. It's there when you want it. A massive turning point. Strength is about overcoming. That's the only way anybody ever gets strong, is by overcoming. Overcoming resistance, just like a weightlifter. So the only way you get strong is by overcoming resistance. Overcome this issue, the Wheel of Fortune. There is a beautiful, amazing, absolutely spectacular, divinely orchestrated turning point in your future. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Fool down here, and the Fool right here in my hand. There is a massive turning point right there, Taurus, but you've got to get over it to get into it. Justice. Take accountability for your journey. Honesty, truth, fairness, the truth of the situation. To the King of Pentacles and the Fool. King of Pentacles, success. A great deal of success, enormous success, foundation, stability, achievement, recognition. To the Fool, there's a brand new beginning and a brand new journey ahead of you. There is. There is. The Fool is about leveling up spiritually. That's why it's 0. That's why it can show up anywhere in the chronological order of the major arcana, because there's always a chance to level up your spirituality with every single life lesson. The Fool doesn't give a shit about the who, what, when, where, why, and how. He doesn't need an itinerary. He doesn't have to understand. All he knows is he feels compelled within himself to move in a certain direction of his life. And these cards are trying to compel you to move in a different direction of your life. A direction that is going to bring you a great deal of success. Brand new beginning, brand new journey. The Four of Wands. Peace, contentment, long-term stability. The Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Emotional creation. This direction that these cards want you to go, this path that they want you to follow, is going to bring you a beautiful life. What's it about? Well, the King of Swords in reverse. Angry, salty, salty, angry, angry, salty. Not speaking the truth, lying, cheating, stealing. The King of Swords in reverse again, clarified by the King of Swords in reverse. This is like hellacious. To the Queen of Swords in reverse. Between the two of you, hellacious, nasty, nasty, nasty fight was this Tower. This, I put it down here now, right? The nasty, nasty fight was the Tower. Nasty, nasty falling out, okay, was the Tower. It's followed by the Emperor and the Princess of Swords, okay? Okay, nasty falling out, okay? The Emperor, the Princess of Swords, some kind of communication. The Six of Wands, again, success. What was this about? Well, I have the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups, okay? The Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. All right, I'm here to tell you right now, Taurus, right now, this is about your soulmate coming on deck. Straight up about your soulmate coming on deck, okay? Okay, so the King and Queen of Swords in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, okay? This was the Tower, all right? This was this Tower right here, okay? King and Queen of Swords in reverse, that's what happened up there, okay? Whatever that was, whether you were trying to get with someone, they chose someone else, you were with someone and they cheated on you, you were up for a promotion and you got bumped and someone else took it, something, somehow, some way was stolen from you, okay? Something was stolen from you, okay? And it has put you in a downward spiral ever since, okay? What happened up there was big, huge, gigantic blow up, okay? All right, what was the blow up about? Well, the King of Wands in reverse. The blow up was about, let's go over here. The blow up was about the egos. The two of you had an ego clash. They wanted it to be one way, you wanted it to be another way, and there was just no ground to be found between the two of you, and the whole relationship imploded. Okay? Egocentric, self-centered. I believe that this is your person. I'm not saying you weren't full of your own ego at the time, but I feel like this is your person to the Prince of Wands in reverse. This is why they could not take action. This is why this situation didn't work out. Princess of Cups in reverse, they were not emotionally capable of matching your Page of Cups right there. They weren't capable of doing it. Eight of Cups in reverse, they were emotionally empty, emotionally unavailable. Okay? Temperance, but your person has pulled themselves together. Okay? Pulled themselves together. Okay? Okay? This person up here, Tower, is coming back around. They have gotten control of themselves. And they are re-emerging in your life as the Emperor. The Emperor to the Empress, wherever she went in here. Okay? The Emperor to the Empress. He is emerging as the Emperor. The High Priestess. This is a soul mate connection, okay, to the Six of Cups. Soul mate connection. Now I want to tell y'all about soulmates a little bit, all right? Everybody thinks the whole damn soulmate thing is forever and always, amen, till the end of time, a partner to share everything with. And that is not what a soulmate is. A soulmate is a part of your tribe, that your soul tribe that you have connections with. And the members of your soul tribe come into your life and you into theirs when there is something that needs to be learned, relayed, or taught to you. A soulmate awakens you to your purpose and your path, okay? And because you are so stuck in whatever kind of mindset happened from this Tower, right? And the reason that I think that this has stuck in your craw so bad, as we would say down here in the South, is that you did feel this soul connection. That's what the Queen of Cups right here is about, right? You did feel this soul connection, okay? And the Empress kind of reiterates that a little bit. And that's why it was so devastating. Your person didn't recognize the soul connection at the time because they were consumed with their own flesh for whatever reason, okay? But your person, whoever this is, don't go running back to some narcissistic ex. If you want your cards read, hit me up. We'll dig into it and see. We'll channel him and see, or her, okay, exactly what's going on and how they have grown and improved. But somebody's person out there has had a come to Jesus meeting, okay? And there is a deep soul thing that's happening here, and they are returning from your past. Whether it's a love relationship, a boss relationship, a mother, child, father, son, daughter, brother, sister, there is some kind of significant relationship that has held space in your life in the past lives, in your current past, and needs to hold space in your future. And there's kind of a whole message here of forgiving, forgetting, and burying the hatchet, but you gotta let go of a mindset in order for any of this to take root, okay? All right. Emperor, the High Priestess, the Six of Cups. High Priestess being major arcana, your intuition. The Emperor being the match to your Empress. Also, the Emperor says, this is as a message for you. The Emperor says that this is your opportunity to now begin to create on the outside of your life what it is you're creating on the inside of your life. If you're already in the Empress energy and you are in touch with your intuition and you're manifesting like a motherfucker, right? Now this is going to create in your external world what you have created in your internal world, because the Emperor is 4 and he comes right after the Empress. The Emperor is the lesson about not just believing and manifesting, but actually applying it to your life and living it, okay? More importantly, the Emperor is the companion to the Empress, the counterpart to the Empress. Three of Cups says there's going to be celebration, joy, and reuniting. Okay? Celebration, joy, and reuniting. We already covered those. To the Emperor again, the Six of Wands, victory, progress, and success. Your person has overcome some kind of battle in their life. And now and only now can the two of you come together to learn and grow from one another's soul companionship. Only now is this relationship viable. To the Princess of Swords, and they're about to reach out to you. They are. They are about to reach out to you and want to throw down again, Taurus. When they do, the Nine of Cups in reverse, this is your emotional dissatisfaction. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, they want to start a new opportunity with you. The soil is good now. If you overcome this battle, they overcame their battle, the two of you come back together again, and now the soil is fertile to begin to create some kind of prosperity. Seven of Swords. Betrayal, deception is all you can think about, though. It's all you can think about is the betrayal and the deception. Four of Swords in reverse runs through your mind over and over and over and over and over and over again. To the Knight of Swords in reverse, the lying, the dishonesty, possibly you don't want to return this communication to this person, but the Fool comes on top of it and talks about a brand new beginning, a brand new journey, a brand new place that you are trying to be redirected to. Okay? Okay. Now these cards, I told you they were all repeating. This is all talking about your grief and your pain and the mental baggage and stuck in the past and resistance to this whole recreation thing right here, right? Right? Six of Pentacles in reverse. And then we got the Prince of Wands to the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so that's all the repeating. Prince of Wands, right? There is a message that's coming to you. There is. Ace of Wands in reverse, but you're all blah about it. The Alchemist. Alchemist says, mind your thoughts. Mind your thoughts, mind your thoughts, mind your thoughts. You need to have a portal or a gateway for this to be able to take root in your life. Come to terms with all of that back there and begin to focus your thoughts on growth and success and how it is that you have grown and they have grown. Give it, at least entertain it with an open mind. Okay? Justice. It's in your best interest. It is in your best interest to make nice with this whole situation. It just is. Judgment. A conscious, cognitive decision to bring this to an end. Okay? To bring the angst that you have in this situation to the end. Understanding that at the time it was not right for you to build upon, but something has changed in this person, in this whole situation, that is going to bring reuniting to the table. Seven of Pentacles. Reflection and assessment, motivations, observations. Take a step back, reflect and assess on yourself and the situation. The Sun, and realize that Three of Cups. Making nice with this person is what needs to happen in order for your enlightenment to level up, elevate, in order for your spiritual growth to happen. Okay? This does not say that you need to be with this person forever and always, amen. This does not say that maybe the two of you are going to create like this awesome life together. Make no mistake, that's not what this says. It only says that it is in your spiritual path to reunite and bury the hatchet with this person. It's in your spiritual best interest for you to honor and recognize your person's spiritual growth. To the Chariot. Self-control, willpower, determination. Hop in. Let's go. We're going to take you here. We're going to pave the way for you. We're going to pave the way for you to get to this point But you have to participate by coming to terms with a white knuckle grip on a mindset, a win at all costs mindset, that this was supposed to be mine, when in fact it was in your best interest for that not to be yours at the time, because then all of the everything wouldn't have happened in between to put y'all both in this position right here. Yep. Yep. There you go, Taurus. You got a beautiful thing. Got a beautiful thing cooking, Taurus. So many major arcana. There is a massive turning point about to happen in your life. Massive turning point about to happen in your life. Look at all of these major arcana. There is like a huge, gigantic thing about to happen for you, and they need you to pay some attention to what it is that is keeping you from seeing the truth, the path, and the purpose. Don't look at this situation from a human understanding. Look at this situation from a spiritual understanding, from a spiritual path, and see what it is this growing point is for you. Explore it, discover it. It's an opportunity for you to grow in a huge way somehow. There you go, Taurus. I hope this helps someone. Namaste.